Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday, April 30th. It is day 16 out of 21. So we have 5 days left of our life cycle of a chicken unit. I cannot believe that it has gone this quickly. This is a 3-week process, and we are over 2/3 of the way there. Our chicks are set to begin hatching around Sunday night, Monday morning. This is day 16, and today we're going to take a look at what's happening inside the egg. We're also going to learn 2 new vocabulary words. So today the claws and beak are now fully hardened. That means that the beak is able to pip and zip. We've talked about that, to be able to get out of the shell. And today we're going to talk about turner. A turner is something that rotates the eggs every few hours. We've looked in our incubator and seen those yellow shelves in there, and the eggs sit in those sleeves, right? And every hour our incubator does this, rotates them forward, and the next hour rotates them back 180-degree turn. If you don't have an incubator that automatically rotates, then you have to rotate the eggs. And this is only the second year that we've used this new incubator that does it for you. Every other year I've hatched chickens, I've done them in an incubator like this. They took a Sharpie marker and they put an O on one side, they put an X on the other side, so that they can keep up with which side they're on as they turn the eggs. So when I would do them like this, I turned them 3 times a day, and that's just to mimic what the mama hen is doing when she is broody and sitting on top of a clutch of eggs to hatch them. She gets up about 3 times a day to go get something to eat and drink and go to the bathroom, and when she does, remember, she scratches her feet back. She sort of kicks her feet back like that, and when she does, she moves over each one of these eggs. And that's really important for several reasons. You want to keep the air sac in the right location and looking the right size. And remember, air is lighter, and so it floats to the top. So you want to watch where the air sac is going to be, and it's kind of neat that she knows where that is. And then also she wants to make sure that the egg doesn't stick to one side or the other. The embryo doesn't stick to one side or the other. So that's really important for her to turn them over about 3 times a day. The second thing we're going to look at is preening, and this is basically a chicken's way of taking a bath. So this is the way that they keep themselves clean. They pick at or they pull on their feathers, and that keeps them clean. So one process that they do, I'm going to show you a little video real quick, is called a dirt bath. And this is what chickens do. They'll dig out a little hole in the ground. We're going to watch a little bit of this. They dig a little hole, they lay down in it, and they kick up all this dirt, and those particles of dirt get up in all of their layers of feathers. Do you see that? And it's a way of protecting themselves from mites and parasites and things like that that would be out in the wild. And so isn't it neat that they instinctively know so many ways to keep themselves safe? Look at all those feathers in there. She's kicking up dirt in between each of those feathers to keep her safe. It actually kind of creates like an oil on her feathers that keeps other things like mites and parasites and things like that from getting attached to her feathers. So as she does a dirt bath, then she will also preen herself. We're going to take a little video of that. And you may have seen your dog do this or your cat do this, where they're cleaning themselves. Maybe they lick themselves with their tongue. A chicken uses what she has. She doesn't really have fingers or hands, does she? Those are really her wings. And so what she has is her mouth. And she uses that beak to reach back and pick at her feathers and get out anything in her feathers that's bothering her. And that process is called preening. See her do that? It's called preening, when she goes back there, any spot of her body, picks at what's on top of her feathers or inside her feathers and gets them off of herself, right? So that is called preening. All right, we are on day 16. We have 5 days left. How exciting!